I'm Grant MacKerron, Head of the School of Management within the Business School at Edinburgh Napier University. I'm in charge of a school of about 50 or 60 academics, providing programmes at undergraduate and postgraduate level. I decided to go for Senior Fellowship of the HEA in order that I can encourage more of my staff to do it, to motivate them, to tell them about the process and how that can actually help them through their academic career. Also, being a head of school, you get a tendency to move away from teaching and learning. And going through this process actually made me get closer to my staff, understand their needs, and ultimately consider the student experience, which is why we're all here. One of the case studies that I used as part of my application for the Senior Fellowship of the HEA was my school review. This is a process that we'll have to carry out every 5 years. I found it as an opportunity to bring my school together, to actually get the subject groups to understand what they were each doing, what their objectives were, to try and get people to understand the university strategy, the academic strategy, how they fitted into that, how their work fitted into that, so that they weren't just focused purely on their immediate work, they were actually understanding the contribution that they were making as a person or within their subject group to the university strategic objectives, which is very important following that review event. And I think without exception, all staff thought that the review had gone extremely well. It built their confidence. I got a lot back from that because I could actually reflect back myself and think, well, the academic leadership that I had provided in mentoring, in helping and fostering change among the staff had actually worked. I think that was, to me, a very enriching experience, actually being able to motivate people, to make them aware of the work that they're doing and how they've actually helped change the school and the student experience over time. In going for the Senior Fellowship of the HEA, I have been encouraging key individuals within my school to also go for Senior Fellowship. One of the key individuals that I've worked with over the last few years and helped mentor has been Dr. Jackie Brodie. Jackie has gone for Senior Fellowship of the HEA. She gained that alongside myself a few months ago. That's the sort of mentoring process that I would like to follow throughout the school over the coming years.
Grant MacKerron has been my mentor for several years as I've moved through several career milestones. So when the university aligned its strategy to encourage more people to achieve fellowship, I was aware of that, but I was very busy with other activities. Grant drew it to my attention and highlighted the importance of additional people, not just himself pursuing the senior fellowship, but getting other people in the school. Relationships with the HA is very valuable for everyone in the university. The opportunities for networking, the opportunities for funding that it provides. So it takes you beyond the boundaries of your own institution and it creates something that's transferable across the industry. And to share that challenge with other people by sharing the case studies that you build, and also to defend robustly your own philosophical viewpoint about teaching and learning, which you have to do when you apply to the HEA. You have to make a claim. You are making a claim and it has to be robust and it has to state your philosophical underpinning. So it's not just about I do this because everyone else does it. Why do you do it? So it is that process of reflection.
It's about change. I think it's valuable. It gets people to reflect. It builds confidence. It's a great exercise to go through. The follow through once you get it, I think, is very important because you do build networks. You think about how you challenge yourself, individuals, programs, the school to actually go forward the next step in the future.